So in today's lesson, how far, I'm asking this question at you now, how far we have completed in the last class? How many pages we have completed in the last class? 2 pages. Okay. So, shall we start from the third page? Okay. In the third page, have we answered these questions? Have we answered these questions? No, any question is answered or 1 or 2 question answered? Only 3 questions. First 3 questions answered. Right. So, question number 4. Give me a minute here. Okay, right. Gastritis problem. Okay. My question number 4 is, what are the organelles common for both plant and animal cells? Because last class I have already introduced you the organelles. I'm straightly writing the points here, my children. One, it is nucleus. Second one, it is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. Golgi complex. ribosomes, mitochondria, all these are organelles common for both plant cells and animal cells. I hope when you are writing it, you will get more space to write, though I am typing all of them in one line. Though I am typing all of them in one line, you will occupy more space there. Right. What is the structure that accommodates the center part of a plant cell? Center part of a plant cell is occupied by vacuole. Okay, it is vacuole occupying the center part of a plant cell. Right? When you clear it and go to the next question, what is the structure right? What is the structure that accommodates the center part of the animal cell? The center part of the animal cell is occupied by nucleus. It is nucleus occupying the center part of the animal cell. What makes the outermost limit of a plant cell? In a plant cell, most outwardly, it is located cell wall. What makes the outermost limit of an animal cell? In an animal cell, most outwardly, it occupies the plasma membrane. Okay, this is how you have to complete these questions. If you have any doubts or anything, you can tell me. Okay, in that instances, you can type me. Otherwise, if you ask me a permission, I will switch on the mic, switch on the microphone, because there are so many children together here. Okay, if at least one person accidentally on the microphone, the noise created is disturbing the entire class. Due to that reason, I have totally muted the microphones. Ask Usman, you want the answer for the fifth one? Okay. It is vacuole. It's not doubt. You are, I think you have not written the answer. Okay. Is it right now? Is it right now, Usman? Right. Sanjana, plasma membrane, is it located in the cytoplasm? Plasma membrane, is it located in the cytoplasm? Tell me, Sanjana. Is it located in the cytoplasm? If it is located in cytoplasm only, it is organelle. Cell wall is not an organelle. Plasma membrane is not an organelle. They are not inside the cytoplasm. Anything located inside the cytoplasm only called by the name organelle. Are you clear? Are you clear? Good. That I told you last class. If you want, you can read and see the third question's answer. What are organelles? What the thing I told you regarding organelles? Right. According to the textbook, this is the definition. The small structures present within the cell. See, within the cell, inside the cell. Within the cell mean in brackets, in cytoplasm, to perform different functions. This is the definition given to you by the textbook for the organelles. For the organelles, this is the definition given. The small structures present within the cell. Within the cell mean in the cytoplasm to perform different functions. Zian, last class I have explained already cytoplasm, what it is, all those things. If you were absent or late, I'm sorry for that. Okay, last class I explained those things. Again coming, again asking. My children, shall I move to the next one? Right. Coming to the comparison between animal cell and plant cell. Right? Can you check out this? Do you agree with this comparison? Last class, I explained you what do you mean by peripheral. Last class, I explained you what is meant by peripheral. Okay, so don't come and ask me, sir, what is periphery? Okay, peripheral is an adjective. Periphery is a noun. Are you okay with this comparison? Do you want any clarification on this comparison? Okay. If you are okay with it, we come to this. Cell organelles and structures present in a cell. In that case, first of all, we speak about the cell wall. Cell wall is not an organelle. Mark this point here. Cell wall is not an organelle because it is not located within the cell. That means in cytoplasm. It's not in the cytoplasm. Okay? Right. Cell wall is taken as a non-living component. Cell wall is taken as a non-living component. Why we are calling cell wall as non-living? Because in cell wall, okay, no metabolic reactions. My children, in a cell, there will be many chemical reactions taking place. Those chemical reactions are called metabolic reactions. Right? So no metabolic reactions are taking place. That's why it is called dead. Okay, now if we die, think that way. If we die, the metabolic reactions taking place in our body will stop. That's why we are dead. That is the science behind the death. Are you clear? Are you clear? So any structure having these metabolic reactions are considered as living. Any structure not having these metabolic reactions are considered as non-living. So according to science, metabolic reaction decides whether living or non-living. So in the cell wall, no metabolic reactions are taking place. Because no metabolic reactions are taking place, it is non-living. Hope you are clear. Cell wall is mainly made of the material called cellulose. In this picture, you can see fiber-like structures. These fiber-like structures are cellulose fibers. Okay, cellulose made, okay, fibers. Okay, mark it down in the picture. Cellulose made fibers. Right? Can you notice these fibers are pasted together in the picture? In the picture, are the fibers are loosely available or fibers are pasted together? Okay, they are pasted together. That pasting material, okay, it is pasted by these materials. Hemicellulose does the pasting, pectin make the pasting. So we say all together three materials make the cell wall: cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin. Cellulose make fibers, hemicellulose and pectin, they do the pasting work. Cell wall has two functions. One, it gives shape to the cell. It maintains the shape of the cell. That is one function of cell wall. Another function of cell wall is giving support and protection to the cell. In our body, support and protection is given by our skeleton, our heart, our lungs, our kidneys, our large intestine. All these organelles are protected because we have a skeleton in the body. How many times we would have fallen down and our chest got hit on the ground. In those places, our heart has not yet stopped. That's why all of us are in this class now. Okay, this is given by our skeleton. Okay, remember, skeleton is not much available in your syllabus. Okay, but regarding skeleton, there is a past paper question for you. Okay, skeleton gives support, skeleton protects internal organs. Okay, this point I am giving you because your examiner has asked it. Your examiner has asked it, right? In one past paper question. You belong to that syllabus, no? You belong to that syllabus. Okay. Are you clear? Are you clear? Have you marked these details there? Have you marked these details there? Okay. Do you want me to wait? Shall I move? Don't stay without speaking, without telling if you are writing. If you are writing, tell me, wait. Put me a W mark. Otherwise, I will move. Okay, I'm waiting. Because all the people don't have the same speed of writing. All the people don't have the same speed of writing. It is okay, Hassan. This is only an extra class, no, Hassan. We have to support the people, no. This is not the main class, no. But the main class or by class, extra class. Never mind, every child has to get what they want. Okay, I am doing this class not to miss anything. Okay. So coming from cell wall, we are coming to the next one, my children. It is the plasma membrane. Another name for plasma membrane is cell membrane. In the cell membrane, it is mentioned to you living. Why it is mentioned to you living? Because metabolic reactions take place in it. If metabolic reactions are taking place in it, it will be called living. it will be called living. Okay, first complete that one. Right. So, if you take a cell membrane, in the cell membrane, two main materials are there. What it has been given in the diagram, you don't need to worry. Your book doesn't have a good diagram. So I picked a diagram from the internet, that is this diagram. These balloon-like structures in the plasma membrane are phospholipid molecules. Mark it down, phospholipid. Mark it down, phospholipid. Okay. Similarly, this green color material in the plasma membrane is protein. So according to our syllabus, plasma membrane is made of two types of materials. One it is phospholipid, other one is protein. In the two, look at the picture and tell me which one is more, protein or phospholipid. Phospholipid is more. Only those two things, what you are writing, you want to know. You don't need to know about, what is it? What is this? They are unwanted things. I could not close them. It was taking time, so I could not close them. They just stay. They are names, so those things you don't need to know. Only two things you want to know. There is a phospholipid. There are, what's it? Proteins. Understood? Good. And now, what can this plasma membrane do? Plasma membrane is covering outside the cytoplasm. Now, in your school, is there a gatekeeper? In your schools, is there a gatekeeper? All the schools have. Yes. So, what is the role of this gatekeeper? What is the role of this gatekeeper? What he does or what she does? Catching the latecomers, protecting the students. Yeah, security, yeah. Your security. So what the security does? One child says, nice things. Protecting the students from going out. Is that the only thing they do? Protecting the students from going out. Is that the only thing they do? No allowing strangers or unknown people to come in. Correct or not? Same way, that means without their permission, any child or anyone inside the school, okay, cannot go out. They have to allow them. Similarly, anyone coming inside the school, they should allow them to get in. So they have a control who is going out, who is coming in. Yes or no? Right. In that case, when you go to your school, do they ask you who you are? Who you are? No. They ask daily who you are, what is your name? No. Because they have you have already the permission to go in. Same for the teachers, same for the directors. When I come to your school, will they let me come inside your school like you go inside your school? No. So the permission level for you and I, are they same? The permission level for you and I, are they same? No. The same thing done by the plasma membrane. Any material going inside the cell, plasma membrane has to allow it to go in. Any material going out of the cell, plasma membrane has to allow it. For some molecules, plasma membrane easily give permission. For some molecules, difficultly give permission. For some molecules, it never give permission. So, can I tell the plasma membrane does the work of the security in your school in a cell? Right. So, because its permission level is different from molecule to molecule, we call it is semi-permeable or selectively permeable. Okay, selectively, some of them are quickly given permission. Some of them can go. Now, when you are going, you don't get permission inside the school. Shall I come in? You are asking? No. You have already got the permission. But the same you, after 10 years' time, if you go to your school, what will happen? The same you, after 10 years' time, you go to your school, you are on your 25 then, what will happen? Okay, then the permeability differs, changes. I don't say they won't allow, they will allow, but there will be certain conditions for that. Why you have come here? Why you have come here? Okay, what is the purpose of coming? Okay, everything they write. Okay, they will ask the administration to give a let you go in. After doing all these ones only, they will give you permission. So for the same you, time to time, the permission level is going to change. Correct? So hope all of you can understand plasma membrane's function. The materials that can go through the plasma membrane are mentioned to you. Water, ions, and some molecules they call. Okay. Read and see whether you can understand plasma membrane's functions. If okay, tell me, I will move to the next. Okay. So, completing plasma membrane, right? Completing plasma membrane, I am coming to cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is also living. You know the meaning for the living. In the cytoplasm, your book says there are inorganic substances and the organic substances. The main inorganic substance in the cytoplasm is water. The main organic substance in the cytoplasm is protein. It is myself who marked it. Your book is telling it has inorganic substances and organic substances. It is not telling, right, water and protein. It is me who marked it. And cytoplasm maintain a shape to the cell. It bear the cell organelles and it carry out different metabolic processes or chemical reactions. Anything you want to clarify regarding cytoplasm? Only one thing you can write regarding cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like component. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like component. Okay, complete it. If you are okay with cytoplasm not, we will move to the next one. If you want me to wait, I will wait. Otherwise, I will move. Right. So, organelles. All these are organelles. Nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi complex, ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, vacuole. All these ones are organelles. One by one, we are going to, you know, why they are called organelles. Why they are called organelles? They are within the cell. They are within the cell. And they do specific functions. They are in the cytoplasm. That's why they are called organelles. Altogether, you have to learn 6 organelles there. Nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi complex, ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, and vacuole. 6 organelles you have to speak about. We first speak about the nucleus organelle. I have selected this picture for nucleus. Thinking it is a good picture, I selected it because the structures in it are important to know. If you take the nucleus is surrounded by this unit called nuclear envelope. Okay. If the letter is small, my children, I think the letter is comparatively small. Am I right? Is the letter comparatively small? This letter in your tube? Yes. So you do one thing. Never mind. Above it, you mark it nuclear envelope. You mark it nuclear envelope above it without worrying about what it has been written. You mark it as nuclear envelope. Right. Inside the nucleus, there is a material called chromatin. I selected the picture because all what you wanted in the syllabus are present in this picture. So I selected that. Your book doesn't have a good picture for that. Only write notes. If you check your textbook doesn't have a good picture for it. But write everything in the words. I want you to see that one as a picture. Okay, right. So if you look at chromatin, you can see inside the nucleus, there is a noodles-like structure. Can you see that one? A noodles-like structure is inside the nucleus. That is chromatin. Okay, it is made of DNA. What is making the chromatin? DNA. Mark it down. Okay, right. Remember, in this DNA, okay, in this DNA, now I take this component, the chromatin will be like this. Understood? What is it? What is it? Chromatin. When in the cell there is a process called cell division. When the cell division comes, it will coil tightly and form a thread-like structure. That means this is becoming this. Understood? Understood? A loose structure is becoming a tight structure. This tight structure is called by the name chromosome. When it is loose, what is the name given? When it is loose, what is the name given? Chromatin. When it is tight, what is the name given? Chromosome. That's the difference. Chromatin or chromosome, it is not our problem. Your book only telling that. Okay? Your book only telling that whether it's chromosome or chromatin is not our problem. In these chromosomes or in this chromatin, two different appearances, no problem. Small pieces, you see, these small pieces, I'm just drawing a place, a small place I take here. This will be a place we call gene. This is another gene. This is another gene. This is another gene. Like this, there are genes in the chromosome or chromatin. Chromatin or chromosome has what? Small DNA segments. These DNA segments are called by the name genes. These genes are responsible for our character. We have father's characters and mother's characters in our body. Okay, whatever the qualities you have in you, whether it is a good quality or a bad quality, a talent or a weakness, okay, all these ones are coming to you from your father. We can't change that. Okay, it is inherited. Okay, it is inherited. It came to you from your father. It came to him. It came to you from your father and mother. It came to them from their father and their mother. It will go to your children, and then it will go to your grandchildren. All these will happen, inshallah. Okay, through this is called inheritance, transmission of genetic information. Sure, why not? Why not? Now you see, I'm speaking in a louder voice. Yes or no? I'm speaking in a louder voice. Yes or no? Yes. This character belongs to my grandparents' parent. Understood? This is my nature. I can't speak in a mild voice. Okay? Why? That is my gene. I'm seated inside a room. I'm sitting in front of laptop. Okay, the laptop is just 1.5 feet from myself. That much I'm very near. Though I speak in a mild voice, everyone can hear me. Then why I'm speaking in a louder voice? That is my nature, my gene. Recently, one of my friend, he's also a teacher. When because he was shouting in the class, his vocal cords got swollen. His vocal cords got swollen. Doctor told, you stop teaching. You stop teaching. Okay, you can't speak loudly this way. Then he bought a microphone, everything, and now he manages. But still he has the problem. He can't loudly speak. He told me, sir, for you, it's not a problem, right? You naturally have a louder voice. I don't have a natural louder voice. I pick voice and speak. I pick louder. I make myself louder and speak. You are not so. Automatically, your voice is louder. So, these things are genetic informations transferred from generation to generation. It came to me from my grandparents' parent. I researched it. Okay. Inside the nucleus, there will be another small size ball. This small size ball is called by the name nucleolus. In a nucleus, there can be one or two nucleolus present. There can be one or two nucleolus present. It can present one, it can present two. Right? We can consider this one as the brain of a cell. Okay, you know that one? Brain is the portion that controls all the parts of our body. That's why in medicine, if the brain dies, he is taken as a dead person. His heart can function, his kidney can function, his lungs can function, any other organ can function. Brain is dead mean he is dead. Are you clear? Are you clear? Right. So the point here is, like brain controls our body, all the activities in our body, nucleus controls all the things, all the changes going on within the cell. So drawing chromatin and chromosome not necessary for you. If you understand, that is enough. But mark the other details. Do you know how many genes are in one cell of us? Do you know how many genes are present in one cell of us? How many genes do you think in one cell of us? Each cell of us have 15,000 genes. How much? 15,000 to 20,000 genes are present. In these 20,000 or 15,000, half came from the father and half came from the mother. Okay? Understood? Remember, this is the connection between our parent and us. This is the only connection between our parent and us. For my daddy and mommy and me, the connection is these genes. If these genes I didn't receive from them, they are not my parents, I am not their son. Same for all of us. Understood? Same for all of us. But thing it is, because they have given us 23 chromosomes, 7,500 genes, okay, they sacrifice everything they earn, everything they get on behalf of us. The only question you have to develop in your mind is, on return, what you are going to give your father and mother. They don't expect anything. Expecting anything, they don't do these things. Okay, they don't expect that you have to earn and return their return their money. Sometimes, although you try, they will not be young enough to enjoy that money. On the time you earn and you try to help your, support your parent, sometimes they might not be alive. Sometimes, though they are alive, they will not be able to enjoy that. Still, I can remember my grandmother. She was one of my favorite lady. She allowed me a lot. She was asking me, when will you buy and give me a sari? When will you buy and give me a sari? She was asking me several times when I was just in school life. You believe or not, when I first earned, I bought her a sari. But thing it is, she was not in a state to understand that I have brought her a sari. She was unconscious. She was lying on the bed. She was fighting for her last minutes. At that time, I bought her a sari. So this should not happen to our parents. So the only best thing that you can give your parent is, best performance, in the society. Now you are the daughter of, son of someone. Your father, has to tell this world, do you know this person? I am this person's father. Now you are someone's daughter. You are someone's son. It should change. It should change. How? He has to tell the society, I am this person's father. I am this person's mother. Do you know this person? I am his father. Do you know this person? I am his mother. To that level, you have to bring yourself. O level is the first step of this. That's why in the classes even, I am very strongly handling certain places. இப்ப இல்லைண்டா எப்பவுமே இல்லை. Understood? අද නැත්තම් කවදාවත් නැහැ. So this is the right time to put your effort. This is the right time to show, to build up your potential. Right? If you lose in this point, then your parents' dream will die only as a dream. Keep in the mind. Right. So this is the picture of a chromosome. This is the picture of a chromosome, my children. We human species have in one cell, there are 46 chromosomes. In this 46 chromosomes only, 15,000 genes are accommodated. 15,000 genes are accommodated in 46 chromosomes of our body. Animal to animal, plant to plant, it will differ. Frogs are having 26 chromosomes. Paddy plant is having 24 chromosomes. Chimpanzee, chimpanzee has 48 chromosomes. Number of chromosomes will differ. Number of genes also will differ, species to species. Hope this idea is enough for you to understand what is nucleus, what it can do. Please read this content and tell me if you won't. You will, Rukshan, you will not be a human thereafter. The species will change. Please go through it and tell me whether you want to clarify anything. Any point that you don't clarify, you let me know. Yeah, Ashik. Structurally same, shape-wise little can differ. Understood, Ashik? Structurally same, shape-wise there can be small differences. One can look like inside the nucleus there's a jelly medium. Okay, that jelly medium is called by the name nucleoplasm. But nucleoplasm is not written in your textbook. If you want, you can just erase it. Nucleoplasm is not written in your textbook. So you can Tipex it and remove it. Okay. Although I have included, you don't need to know. Definitely, Umair Akram, it will also pass. Genetical diseases are passing. If Umair Akram, if it is genetical, it will pass. If it is genetical, it will pass. The fault, if it is genetical, it will pass. Now say diabetes. Diabetes is genetical. Okay, if your father or mother has diabetes, you have a chance of getting diabetes. Rukshan, you can't do those things. Right. Coming to next, it is mitochondria. Mitochondrion, mainly, it is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, it is generating energy like a generator. You know, generator. A generator produces energy. That way, it is the generator of the cell. It gives the cell energy by a process called aerobic respiration. In future lessons, you will learn about the aerobic respiration in full detail. Okay. Other things are okay. In it, there are two membranes, outer membrane, inner membrane. It is shape-wise, oval shape or rod shape, sausage shape. Okay. Right. So below this one, you mark a point. Below this one, you mark a point. the energy produced within the mitochondrion, the energy produced within the mitochondrion is used for the metabolic activities of the cell. The energy produced within the mitochondrion is used for the metabolic activities of the cell. Okay, clear? Okay. Right? Same time, mitochondria is releasing energy, the energy form. Now, there are many different types of energy, no, light energy, electrical energy, different energies are there. No? The output energy of the mitochondria is called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. It is in your syllabus, okay? Just I marked it for the moment. In future, you will get to know more details regarding ATP. Okay, no? Right. So, completing, please go through the mitochondrial notes and tell me, do you want to clarify anything? Okay. Aerobic respiration mean, Asik, I told you no. I later in another lesson, you will fully know about aerobic respiration. I told you no. At the moment, you just get to know aerobic respiration is there. It is generating energy. By aerobic respiration, it produces energy. Okay. Finishing that one, we are coming to Golgi complex. Now, Golgi complex, it is helping storing, packaging, and distributing of cellular secretions. Think this way. Now, inside our mouth, saliva is secreted. Have you ever thought from where this saliva is coming? Inside your eye, tears are secreted. From where these tears are coming? In your skin, sweat is secreted. No, salivary gland, okay. Where is saliva? Saliva is made inside the cell. See here. No need to draw, just I'm telling. This is the cell. Inside the cell, in small pockets, saliva is secreted. Saliva is stored. This one come near to the cell surface and release the saliva out from it. This is what we call saliva secreted by the salivary glands. Understood? Understood? In the salivary glands, inside the cell, there are pocket-like things, ball-like things. Inside those balls, what is there? What is there? Saliva is stored. So the ball is sent to the cell and put out. Like this, when thousands of millions of cells do it, all together inside our mouth, saliva is coming. Are you clear? Right? It is the Golgi apparatus that collects the things inside the cell, make the saliva and put it to these balls. It is the Golgi apparatus that collects the things in the cell, make the saliva and put it to these balls. So around the Golgi complex, you will notice several ball structures are there. If it is happening in the eye, tear will come out in this manner. If it is taking place in the skin, sweat will come out in this manner. So Golgi is very, very important for secretion. Are you clear? Golgi is very, very important for secretion. Good. So it's clear for all. Now, my children, can you see the ball structures around the Golgi? Can you see the ball-like structures around the Golgi? They are vesicles. Inside them, there are secretions. Okay, right. If you take a single now say, can you see in the Golgi there are several flat structures one over the other. There are several flat structures one over the other. Can you notice it? Right? Right. In them, can you feel the center part is narrow? Can you see the center part is narrow? Can you see the center part? This place is narrow. This place is thick. This place is thick. The center portion is narrow. Okay. It is the one explained here. Flattened saccades, swollen in the edges. That means edges are thick, center is narrow. Edges are thick, center is narrow. Right? Hope rest are clear to you. Rest are clear to you. Inside this, there will be, if you have a red pen, take a red pen and mark these dot like things to show that there are secretions inside them. They have secretions inside them, right? Those secretions, saliva, tear, sweat, okay? what they secrete is coming out of them through the vesicles. Here also there will be that secretion. Right. Please go through the content of it and tell me, are you clear? And your textbook says these vesicles are secretory vesicles. What kind of vesicles? Secretory vesicles. Mark the bowl-like structures as secretory vesicle. Make it in singular. Secretory vesicle. Marking one no. So mark it as secretory vesicle. Okay, fine. So have we marked it? Okay. So that's enough for the day. Again, March first week. That means 7th of March. This will continue.